The kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Hand off to the single back. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. Same tailback, another carry. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense operating from the pistol. Now they call a run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's complete on the crossing route. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Myers. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Thompson. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
The punt team making their way on the field.
On to kick it away.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense ready to start this drive. Quarterback still with the football. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Hold on. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Nice grab. It's Blount. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this 1st down, but now 4th and 1. Offensive coordinator and head coach talking about it. Are you going to go for it?
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looking for some space. It's Pearson. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. To throw, it's Thompson. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he keeps it. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Bootleg looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Wallace. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at second and 13. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
After the incompletion, second and 10, what can they do here to make it third and manageable? Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. The back's got it. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Wallace. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
That's an important first down on that running play. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Thompson. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
This should be the last play of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
They keep him guessing with a run. And he stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's a quarterback keeper. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Coming up, fourth down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Keeping it on the ground here.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunt. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Thompson. Grab down the middle, it's Bush. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. It's a draw. A quick juke. Boom. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Receivers are bunched together. Off the play fake on first down. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them, and a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this and pick up some big yards.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. In the red area, it's Pearson.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Myers. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Play action here on first down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Thompson. This time a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Shotgun formation here on third down. That's caught. It's Duncan. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Gives it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Pearson. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the... Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking right. This one caught.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in his game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Important second down play coming up. Grab near the sticks. It's Bush. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
In incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Scanning the field. It's Thompson. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
Punt team ready to boot it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And they've got the returner corralled. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle and incomplete.
It's second down.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Using his legs, it's Pearson. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Pearson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The tight end is incomplete. It leads to second down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Handoff to the back. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The receiver grabs it. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Blitz and a quick sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout by the offense.
So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Looking to throw. It's Thompson. He's running out of time here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He gets loose. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Bush. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Thompson. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here.
finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And that's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Ball handed off. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10. They're going to run it. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The offense trying to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point good. They trail now 17-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Handoff on a single back formation. He's past the marker and still going. He can get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll give it to the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And here's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Running through the tackle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Trying to run it. It's Allen.
Ball carried by the running back. He's brought down at the 8-yard line. Second down coming up.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
It's now 3rd down.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Offense makes their way on the field. A handoff to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Looking to pass. It's Thompson. Quick throw to his receiver. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. But it doesn't work out.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here. Down multiple scores. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team then. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And looking to throw now on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Wants to throw it. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
On the slant. Now, a 4th down.
And the punt team now on to kick it away.
On to punt it away.
And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Motion now from the tight end. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He's got the first and still going. He's in the clear at the 20. Past the 10. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about.
Holding.
So that explosive highlight play taken off the board because of the penalty. Offense is going to have to bounce back from that one. Ouch. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up 1st and goal. Caught quickly. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Duncan. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle, it's Hunt.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking downfield. It's Thompson. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Now here's the toss play. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him, and it seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Hands it off on the counter. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. Second down and 15. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And they'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. He'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Hebe keeps it himself. 1st down, looking for more now.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Receiver in motion now. To the air. It's Thompson. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab and gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. Very long, and they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive. Back to throw. It's Thompson. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Creative running there. brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Knockdown.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Tight end goes in motion. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Thompson. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. Working clock with the ground game.
Oh, man, you just hate to see this for this offense. They've done a nice job here, giving themselves a shot to get back into this game, and you got to go for it. But to come up a little bit short, this one may be over.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. In the clear at the 25. Here he goes. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying the old counter play here. Breaks into open space. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. On the ground, it's Pearson. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.